That is good for someone like my parents who act like the app is just
Exactly.
too much.
They're like
to
so
use.
foreign, I don't
Like,
even want to
wanna
mess
use
with
that.
it.
But it's just going back and looking closer and closer to a taxi. You can use cash now. I think I saw a most recent announcement that said that you can book an Uber with cash.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to
do
pick you
this.
up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry, please.
There's a
take an
kiosk
Uber.
you can
There's
use,
a
though.
kiosk you need to look for.
All right, 5:18 is your time this morning. If you have someone heading into the airport this morning, that drive should be just fine. But later flights, a little snowy ride to the airport, Matt.
I think right around 5 o'clock, we'll have to keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
But until 5 o'clock, it's all right.
Enjoy,
December
get that
day.
shopping done.
Exactly. A lot of Christmas shopping. What, we have 2 weeks?
That's what they're
Is it 2 weeks?
saying.
That's what they say.
That's what they're saying.
But with 2 rounds of snow on the
Yeah.
way, and then really cold air is on the way too. So let's kind of break down what's headed our way. You see 2 different cold fronts. The first one has sparked all these winter weather advisories. Look how skinny this passageway is. It's not a very big system. The problem is it's coming right towards central Indiana. It'll be here later this evening. In the meantime, we have some flurries. But there's another cold front right on its heels with more snow. That's also likely to come right here to Indiana for your Saturday. Maybe with each one, 2 to 4 inches, maybe a couple places 5. Easily a lot of us over the next few days will get 6 inches or more, but we're going to break that into 2 different rounds. So not a crazy huge winter storm for us, either one, but you put both together, they'll be impactful. This morning, we do have some leftover snow flurries. You may see them as you're driving around this morning with your headlights on just a little bit. At times, you'll see it kind of pick up for a second and then just a couple little flakes every once in a while in between. But they're very hit or miss this morning. Winter weather advisories, though, they have been posted. They start at 5 o'clock this evening, go all the way until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're likely going to have some school disruptions, I think, maybe some delays and maybe some closings coming up tomorrow morning. We'll have to see, especially where the heaviest bands of snow will be. So today, just kind of the waiting day. Yeah, we got some flurries. They're not too impactful, though. Temperatures starting in the 20s this morning. We'll get to the low 30s. That's about it. Pretty quiet overall today until right around dinner time. Now, snow clippers are notorious for coming in a little bit fast, so we're trying to account for that. But we think majority of the snow will come in after about 6 or 7, but starting around 4 or 5 o'clock, those first bands of snow could start to arrive. I think the heaviest snow will be about 8 o'clock or so, and that'll continue into the overnight hours. So a good 2 to 4 inches, maybe a little bit more in a few spots, but I think the sweet spot will be 2 to 4. But likely we're going to turn those roads pretty slick and snowy. NDOT, local highway crews, they've been working even all last night pre-treating out there. They'll continue to do it today. A lot of times that pre-treatment really helps with the first inch or two, and eventually winter does start to win. Here's a look at Future Track 13. Here's this evening, 6 o'clock. Don't be surprised if this leading edge moves in a little bit faster. We're going to be on watch for the evening commute. Just make sure you give yourself a little extra time, and then snow really becomes steady overnight tonight, giving us a few inches of snow by the time you're waking up for your Friday morning. By Friday morning, a lot of leftover snow showers will be likely. The heaviest will be as we're sleeping throughout the night. But a good 2 to 4 inches likely across much of central Indiana, a little bit less to the north, a little bit less to the far south. But don't be surprised if a few folks get, a 5 or 5.5 inch mark there coming up. Then on Saturday, another round of snow comes in. I'm going to show you that snow map. You're thinking, are you showing me the same thing? Kind of looks like it. The difference with this snow, well, that'll be really, really dry, and it's going to be breezy, and it's probably going to drift a lot on the road. So that's going to be Saturday, super windy and drifty snow, but then another good round of snow, of course, coming in tonight. That's why we have all these weather impact alerts. Plus, it's going to get cold. Temperatures below 0 Sunday morning and Monday morning. Winter's coming in a big way. Let's talk traffic this morning. I've got the road sensors up this morning. Just because we had some flurries overnight last night, most of us are fine. But you could see some wet spots, maybe even a slight dusting, generally north and east of Indianapolis, where we've seen more of those consistent bands. But right now, we actually have a couple of flurries in Cloverdale. Good morning. This is along I-70. This is west of Indianapolis. Quick band of flurries coming on through. And notice in Richmond, we actually have the roads kind of wet this morning after flurries were falling last night. Kind of picked up a dusting in spots there in the grass. But no crashes or accidents right now. Julia?
Thank you, Matt. Former Vice President Kamala Harris is visiting the Circle City.